Hey, what's going on? The music stopped.
It's Saturday night.
Time for your weekly dose of pop culture
with Cassie and Kenny. Welcome to the show.
Hey, I'm having a rough time tonight, but let's keep it moving now.
We're going to keep it moving. Hi, welcome to Kathy and Kenny Explain Pop Culture. It's your weekly dose of all things Kathy and Kenny. We are getting off to a funky start today. I apologize. I'm just having one of those kind of days. I usually use the shotgun mic, but then I decided to bring in the podcaster mic, and it just goes like it goes.
And I
days, but that's okay.
I am having a hard time with see, I'm still trying to get this right.
Your tech issue.
I'm having tech issues with my one tech issue is with my Raisin brand.
You're right. Well, okay. I see part of the problem could be because you're using Great Value Raisin brand.
Hey, I love Great Value, and see, I'm having a hard time because I'm looking into the screen.
Okay.
Instead of looking at my webcam, so I don't have any so I don't have any glare from the screen, so I can't even see what I look like.
Okay.
So I'm having all kind of issues here. I don't know.
Go out on faith that you look all right.
Well, yeah. I mean, I'm trying to.
Well, before we started, I moved something, so I had no picture at all. It was like
really
from my phone.
I'm not. I'm trying to. How do I look? Do I look too dark?
You look kind of dark, but I thought you got a new ring light. So
I do have a new ring light, and I guess I'm not using all my other lights appropriately around it. All right, put the screen on you. I want to fix my lights.
Put the screen on
put
me.
The screen on you.
Oh, okay. It's all about me. Hey, it's Kathy and Kenny Explain Pop Culture. A little something that my brother and I started doing on Saturday nights, and we thank you for coming by and joining us. Scooby Life, yay! Our Flynn family, Team Flynn, in the house. Making dinner. Oh, Merry Christmas to you, Scooby Life. Also, EJ is here. Happy holidays to you, EJ, as well. Pat Flynn does something called the income stream every day. He's been going for like 285 days during the pandemic. And those are some of our friends from the stream. And usually I get a text on my phone because my cousin Lisa is out there watching, and we appreciate you. And as well as our old standbys, folks like our friend Ed Brown, who is our resident. And yes, the t-shirt is in the mail, but you know what? With Christmas and everything else, it probably isn't going to get there, hopefully, till 2021, but it'll get there hopefully beforehand. Let's hope. But anyway, Saturday nights we come together and we start talking pop culture. It's just something funky and fun that we do. And we've been doing it probably for about 31 weeks straight. So I don't see any signs of the pandemic letting up. So we probably won't be letting up, and we will be kind of just hanging out here. Today we're talking Christmas movies. And again, we're going to leave that Die Hard debate alone. I actually found an old list I made of Christmas movies that I put Die Hard on. Oh, what was I thinking? Hey, Ed, I had a great Christmas, and again, an unusual Christmas. Usually, I'm used to seeing my brother and my nieces at least, sometimes even my nephew, but not being able to see him this year is definitely different. Definitely makes it a little harder for the holidays. But thankfully, we have these tools. We have Zooms, and actually, my mother's side of the family was just having a family reunion not too long ago this afternoon at about 6 o'clock via Zoom. So you do what you have to do in these times, and it's all to, again, reach out and connect and be with people. And we are just so thankful that you guys are connecting with us.
Okay. I'm back. How's my lighting now?
Okay. Your light. Your lights? You're all in lights. We
I'm
see you.
all in lights now. I want to do a shout out to my very, very, very. I would say they're my closest friends right now, and not just because they keep a bottle of rum in the house for whenever I come over, but Matt and Sophie, who gave me this awesome ring light that I'm looking at right now, and I really appreciate. Oh my god, I love the ring light, and my lighting game is up now. Maybe a little too up because I have to figure out my side lighting, but we're gonna get right.
All right. Ed was asking if you had a good Christmas or great Christmas, and
I
I know
thought
you got to see the girls' Christmas Eve, so that was
I
kind of
got to see the girls Christmas Eve. I hung out with them, and
I was just saying how much I miss. Usually, I get to see you and the girls, whether we either come down there or you guys come down here, or come up there rather, or
you know,
or
you know,
sometimes even meeting halfway in the middle.
you know what the funniest thing is?
Hmm.
Olivia said to me on Christmas Eve, "It doesn't feel like Christmas because we're not seeing Grandma and Grandpa and Aunt Kathy."
Oh,
And that was Olivia. Olivia's a selfish one.
don't make me start crying. Okay, all right. Don't even take it there. All right,
Hmm.
we are talking Christmas movies, and
Hmm.
uh, before we even start, let's just put the Die Hard thing aside. Okay, can we do that?
Why? Why?
Because it's not a Christmas movie. I actually watched a bunch of movies yesterday. They weren't really Christmas movies, but there's certain movies that give you that family feel. Like I did watch Soul, although I went off and watched Wonder Woman, and that's probably not a Christmas movie either. But all the blockbusters always come out at Christmas.
I want
Go
to
ahead.
talk about Wonder Woman
You
for a minute.
froze.
I
You
want to
froze
shout
a
out
little.
to Vince Butler who's listening, of course Ed Brown, and our cousin Lisa who's listening. She just gave me a text.
Oh, Lisa.
But I wanted to talk about the Wonder Woman movie, which as a comic
Okay.
fan for years, for over
It's
40
it's all
years.
about Christmas movies. How you going to go off on this Wonder Woman tangent? What's
Because
that about?
I'm on the internet, and if you go to a DC universe, if you go to a DC Facebook page,
Hmm.
and you say that Wonder Woman sucked, which it did, apparently these geeky nerd trolls get on your case and tell you, like, you don't know what you're talking about and call you names. I mean,
I
one person look at my profile pic and say, "Oh, are we really listening to a guy who wears a fedora?" Like, really, you nerd?
I'm in a weird place because after we finish our show, I'm going to get to do another show. I've been participating in this thing called Vlogmas. I don't know if you can see my shirt up there, Vlogmas
Mhm.
2020, where I do a video every day for the month of December. And my video for today, I'm probably not going to upload it till tomorrow because I'm going to have to re-record. I brought a 8 terabyte drive from, what do you call that place? Costco, and it just died on me. And one of the plugs is broken, and it's just like money wasted. So I'm feeling a little certain way about that right now. So, forgive me if I,
I
um, but you know what? Can we get to,
the
we can get
Christmas
to the
movies.
list,
Yeah, let's
huh?
get to the list. Let's get to the list.
Well,
There's
okay.
so many movies I forgot to put on the list.
There's tons of movies that we don't have on the list. So if you have a movie that you think should be on the list that we have omitted, by all means, please let us know in the comments. Um, I don't know, Kenny. I'm feeling a certain way that maybe in the comments we should, because it's Christmas and it's a giving season. So I'm going to kind of steal from Pat Flynn. We're going to use the wheel of names, and for everybody who makes a comment on tonight's show, we're gonna throw them in the wheel of names, and they'll be on my list
And
of
we're going to give
t-shirts.
them something.
Huh?
We're going to give them something,
We're gonna give them something.
like a
Yes,
picture
it's
of
the
me,
season of giving.
like a picture of me. All our pop culture kids want a picture of Kenny.
Okay. Actually, it's something that you probably can enjoy, and that is a pop culture kid T-shirt. I'm wearing Vlogmas gear today, so I don't have my pop culture
You know what? I
kid
meant to put my pop culture kids shirt on, but I'm so busy. I'm so busy, getting my video and sound together, which I really didn't do right, and I had to get used to. the aspects of it. I'm so I would like to. I'd like to ask you if I can get a pop culture kids shirt for Sophie, who got me my ring light,
Okay.
and then I'll get one for Matt later. But Sophie got my ring light, so she gets a. She watches the show every weekend, and
Thank you so much, Sophie.
and she said my light game is not up to par with your light game.
Well, that's because I got soft boxes over here.
Yeah,
I
you
got
got to talk about it
sparkle
all right.
lights in the back. You can see my little sparkle lights.
I got a ring light and two Walmart lights on the side of me. So
So she's just trying to get your light game up. That's all right.
yeah,
That,
I want
that
to
is
shout
all
out
right.
to
We
my
appreciate
buddy.
you, Sophie.
I want to shout out to my buddy Joshua Worlds, who's watching rather.
Mm-hmm.
He's working out in LA right now. So I miss you, buddy. Can't wait to see you back at the
Where do you want
club.
to start on this list? Okay, I'm sorry. You're still doing shout outs.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm
Go
sorry.
ahead. Shout them out. Shout them out.
Joshua Worlds, the owner of Miss Silly's Blues.
Okay.
Tuesday nights open mic, Friday night karaoke. That's how we get it in. You know how
Man,
it
I
is.
can't wait till this whole quarantine pandemic mess is over because
Mhm.
I do want to, on my next visit up to that area, check out Miss Celia's Blues, one of those
Yes.
open nights, because I know you do the spoken word.
I
And
just, you know what? I know it's been a long time for you, but we also do comedians there.
oh gosh, it has been quite a long time. The comedy bug is, ooh.
You
I
should
have
try. You
to
should
limit
try.
all my, I have to limit all my comedy to kids getting suspended, and that's no joke.
You should try it because hey, sometimes they think I'm funny, so you ought to kill.
Yikes, yikes, yikes. Oh, I don't know why my Kitlins is down here, but
So
okay.
anyway,
Let's talk Christmas movies. And again,
right now, you know what I'm watching now?
what
I
are you
am
watching
talking
now?
Christmas movie. I'm trying to talk Christmas movie. Today I watched on Netflix the Christmas Chronicles 1, and right now I'm watching the Christmas Chronicles
Oh,
2.
Christmas Chronicles. Oh, wait. Oh, okay. I was when you were figuring out your lights, I was saying we were getting a lot of love and shouting out to Scooby Life and Eva,
Hey,
who are here from the income stream.
hey, Scooby Life.
Also, Bruce Roberts, happy holidays, Merry Christmas to you and
Happy
your
holidays, Bruce.
family. It's not Christmas until Clark Griswold gets locked in the attic and watches home movies while Ray Charles sings. That is you know what? We didn't put this on the list. I forgot
What?
all about the
Oh,
best
that's
man.
been a holiday too.
The best man holiday. I forgot all about
Well,
the
yeah,
best
that was a
man.
good one. Best been holiday.
That
I
is a
loved it.
good one to start the list off. All right.
I love at the end where he goes, "I'm getting married." He goes, "Wait a minute, you didn't sleep with her, did you?" That's hilarious.
All right. Can I do my first little category of movies? Because
Yes.
because the one thing, and when we were talking about that whole other movie controversy, I'm not even the movie which will not be named.
Mhm.
That's not a Christmas movie. And everybody keeps saying, "Oh, but he's going back to be with his family." But just the whole idea of family. So my first set of movies I have are just a whole set of movies that I think are fun to watch during the holidays because it revolves around family. And I was actually watching this particular movie last night, and that was Um, this Christmas, which again revolves around a family, and I think it's the same movie, but there are like 4 or 5 different movies. Basically, it's the same movie, and the only difference is probably the nationality of like the families, because you also
Wow.
got Nothing Like the Holidays, which I guess is the Latina version of like something like a This Christmas. And then you got another black version of it, Almost Christmas. I need to see them pictures.
Nice.
You never saw that one? And then
No,
there's um Home for the Holidays. Have you seen that one? Home for
no.
the Holidays? And also The Family Stone, which that was one
I saw that one. I saw Family Stone.
I couldn't put the movie poster up for the Family Stone because it is quite graphic. But let's just say the ring finger is prominent in that uh, in that poster. But I guess with all these movies, the to me the fun thing about them are these big ensemble casts, and that usually it revolves around family. And no matter what family you come from, surely there is something that goes on in these movies that you could totally relate to. There's always that outcast sibling that doesn't know that they're the outcast. And between me and you, again, he doesn't know. So bless his heart, okay? Bless his heart. And then there's
It's me.
always
I know it's me. I know it's me.
there's always some kind of controversy or something going on. But again, uh, I kind of lumped all those films together because I think they have a similar kind of feel where there's either some kind of controversy, but it all gets resolved in the end. And again, at the heart of it, it is family being together, and that's why it's a good family film.
Which is
Unlike,
why Die Hard is by him putting his family together.
hey, there will be no mention of Die Hard. We spent a whole show on Die Hard. Let's give the Die Hard a break. All
Okay.
right, let's go to something on your list. Let's.
Uh,
Those were like 3 or 4 on my list that I wanted to throw out there. You know,
a
there's
movie I
another
just a movie
one.
I just watched earlier today was Christmas Rush.
And I was trying to find that movie, and
It's on Netflix.
it's on Netflix. Okay, I couldn't find it on Netflix, so my bad.
It's a great movie about this guy who was a DJ,
Mhm.
lost his job as a main radio station DJ, and then bought his own DJ. Started trying to get back on his feet because his kids, he was a rich DJ, and his kids were very spoiled, and the kids had to give up all their spoiledness to be poor again because the dad lost a job as a DJ, and he started on his own. And he started his own DJ company from the ground up. So, and there's a love story in the middle and everything else, and it's a great story, right? Real Christmassy. I'll put a couple of movies on here that I don't really care for and I haven't really seen. I've never seen Jingle All the Way. I've never had the urge to see Jingle All the Way, but I hear people like it, and it's a good. Why is it just me on the screen? Because my lighting is horrible. I don't want to be just me. Okay, you go. Hold on a second. No, that's even worse. Okay, there you go. So that's a little better. But Jingle All the Way is another one with Arnold Schwarzenegger and Sinbad, and them fighting over a toy to get a toy. I've never seen Jingle All the Way, but it's a very popular one that I'm really not fond of. Another new Christmas story is Jingle Jangle, which I have seen and I really like. And I was really impressed with Forrest Whitaker's performance in Jingle Jangle.
I just
The
saw
only thing,
Django last night.
the only thing that bothered me with Jingle Jangle was I wanted a big musical song and dance at the end, and I didn't get that.
I don't know who did all the music, or there was a very I felt like there was a very like greatest showman kind of feel to some of the numbers. I don't know. I had to check the credits to see if in fact the people who worked on the greatest showman also worked on Jingle Jangle. Hey, where you going? Goodness, he didn't give me any kind of heads up. He just boom, kind of starts pacing around. But again, Ed probably has to go fact check. Bruce is weighing in on Jingle All the Way, and I remember seeing it, and it's probably closer to when it first came out, and I thought it was good. Sinbad was in that one. Jingle All the Way was like Arnold Schwarzenegger and Sinbad, so that's like classic comedy pairing. And Sinbad, by the way, who was not in a movie as Aladdin or a movie called Shazam. That's something called the Mandela effect. And I don't know, we can go off on that other tangent. But for some reason, people think he was in a movie as a genie, and he was not. Kenny is still fiddling with his lights.
I can't hear. There's no volume on none of us. So there's no volume on any of us. I don't know if you can hear me or not. I don't know if I can be. Can you hear the word come out of my mouth? Can you hear me? Can you? You can't hear. Me shouting louder is going to help you. I don't know sign language, but can you hear me? Hear me? No, you can't. Okay, can't hear anything.
I'm not sure what's going on because I was hearing just fine, but
Okay, now we can. Now I can hear you.
now you can hear me. I must have muted
And I
myself.
couldn't hear you at all. Okay, okay.
Oh my goodness. It's
We're
that
just
time of
having so
night,
many times. Okay,
people.
so we talked about Jingle Jangle. Now the next one on the list is Elf.
I'm okay. Everybody can hear you. They still can't hear me. I gotta switch microphones then.
Okay,
So you talk away
okay.
because
So I'm sure she has um, a picture for this, but the next one on the list is Elf. And um, if you're listening to me now, we're going to give away a free prize to whoever, how many people comment. So far, Joshua World, well, they're watching, but Ed Brown is going to get going to be in the raffle for a new shirt. Even though he has one, but we're going to put some other people on for a shirt. I think Joanne's on the shirt. She's on the list. It says she couldn't hear, so we're going to count that. But give us some suggestions of some Christmas movies that you like. But Elf, with Will Ferrell. Elf with Will Ferrell is a comedy classic of sorts, a new classic about the elf that got stranded and, that came to regular world, and he's a regular sized human who was with the elves and grew up with the elves, and now, he's an elf, and he's in regular culture, and he tries to assimilate and fit in with the regular culture, and of course, being Will Ferrell, it's going to be comedy involved with him trying to fit in. Um, I was never a big fan of this movie. I'll be honest with you, but people seem to like this movie. It seems to be a really good movie that has everything that you want to see in it. The next movie on our list is one that's very dear to me personally because this
okay.
is a Muppets Christmas Carol. A Muppets Christmas Carol is very dear to me because my son George and I used to watch this a lot. When I say a lot, we watched this movie in July. We watched this movie in the middle of August, in June. Man, we watched this movie all year round when he was a kid because we loved the songs in this movie and the way everything was done. When the cold wind blows, it chills you, chills to the bone. But there's nothing that bruises your heart like being in a stone. It's just with that difference, like a way he paints the rouge. Then the worst, the most hated, the curse is the one that we call Scrooge. Even the vegetables don't like him. So Muppets Christmas Carol was great. It was an awesome story of the Scrooge story, told with Muppets, and why is the actor slipping my name right now? Because he's a very famous actor, and I know who it is, and I'm really mad that I can't remember who the actor was in that, but he did a great job acting with Muppets as Scrooge, and He was the butler, and he was Alfred the Butler in the Nolan Batmans, which were horrible Batman movies, by the way. But the Nolan Batman movies, he was the butler. What is that guy's name? Oh, well, anyway, Scrooge, The Muppets Christmas Carol, was a great Christmas movie. If you haven't seen it. I put Batman Returns as another Christmas movie because it was around Christmas with the woman that she had to light the Christmas tree, and they killed her, and the Batman Returns is up there with Die Hard in the Christmas movies. Yes. Michael Caine. Thank you, Ed Brown. Oh, Ed Santiago. Thank you, Ed Santiago. Thank you, Rico. Michael Caine. I knew it was Michael Caine. It's on the tip of my tongue. Thank you for that.
You finally got it?
Yep. I got it. And put Ed Santiago on the.
I probably should start typing these names out. I'm trying to multitask. I'll let you go on the list because I'm having all kinds of sound problems. Usually I don't have the sound coming out.
Bruce Roberts and Ed Santiago, Rico should be on the list.
Okay.
They commented.
Let me get the wheel going.
And Ed Brown. The next we have is the movie Jack Frost with Michael Keaton. Plays a father who passed away, and his son was mourning his death. And that's a Christmas movie because he was Jack Frost. He was helping him with snowball fights, and he was being a father who passed away. A year later, came back as a snowman because he had his dad's like scarf on or something like that. And then, he came back and talked to his son and mentored his son through a hard time. So that was a great Christmas movie. The next one we have is the Santa Claus movie, The Santa Claus, with Tim Allen. Santa Claus 1, the Santa Claus 2. Was there a Santa Claus 3 in that? I don't know, but Tim Allen was Santa Claus, and every year he would get bigger, grow his hair out, become Santa Claus, do the whole Santa Claus thing. And the Santa Claus, I think that they did one where there was a character with an actor who was also in what was the guy who played Jack Frost in one of the Santa Clauses movie? But he was Santa Claus, and it was a good movie. I seen it once. I seen the first one once. Ed Brown suggested Four Christmases, a movie I think I seen that once too, and that was with Reese Witherspoon and Vince Vaughn, if I'm not mistaken. I think it was Reese Witherspoon and Vince Vaughn, if I'm not mistaken. But that was about them going 4 different Christmases. And I did see that one once too. And another one that we didn't mention here. I think it's a very good Christmas movie, and I think we mentioned it before. That it wasn't a Christmas movie, but it is kind of a Christmas movie. Family Man. Man.
You know what? I was going to wait on Family Man only because I love this movie so much. And it reminds me, well, it's kind of like a modern day takeoff of It's a Wonderful Life. And that's one of the things I think I like about Family Man is I just love this movie. And not that I'm any big Nick Cage fan, because I'm not, but yeah,
I'm a big Tia Leone fan.
Don Cheadle.
I'm a Tia Leone
Jack,
fan.
you need to calm down. Well, why are you calling me that? I call all you guys Jack.
I call you guys Jack. Like,
plus, what other Christmas movie is going to have you singing a stylistics? Is it a stylistics or a dramatic song? By golly, wow.
La 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 la
La la la la la means I love you. Yeah.
I love you.
Okay. Kenny, you know the rule on this show: no singing. Okay, when you start singing. Okay, so just Michael Mann. Hey, hi. More Team Flynn love. Thank you guys.
Really, thank you for
hanging out with us.
Thank you for the love, guys. Thank you for hanging out with us. And please list your Christmas movie in the comments. Let us know.
Die Hard, which is not a Christmas movie, so don't even go there.
It is. My sister's crazy.
Okay, you know your sister controls the board, so you know. So your sister can make you disappear. So be nice to your sister. Be nicer to your sister.
Wow.
Oh, thank you, Scooby Life. See, he knows when my brother gets out of line, there comes the buzzer. La 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 means I love you. But is that the dramatics or the stylistics? And Ed would know because Ed knows
Yes.
all those kind of things. But again, it's what is his name?
Scooby Light says, but it
Singing.
is,
I
which means
wonder
it
why
is
Nick
Die
Cave
Hard.
never released an
Scooby Light
album
says
because he sang
it
in
is
this
a
movie. He
good movie.
sang in Peggy Sue Got Married. I mean,
I love the song and sing, baby. Oh. I like the movie singing Peggy Sue Got Married.
you know what, Crystal? Don't encourage that. That's
Yes,
wrong.
Crystal, I
You're
encourage
wrong.
you. Stay, Kenny.
Came off the wheel.
Crystal,
That's
I
just
love you,
wrong.
Crystal. I love you, Crystal. Sing, Kenny.
That's wrong. No encouraging Kenny to sing. All right.
So, well, It's a Wonderful Life.
It's a Wonderful Life.
It's a Wonderful Life.
It's just the definitive Christmas movie. Excuse me. It's a classic. I mean, that's one of those. They used to show it on. Was it who owned the rights to it? I think for NBC for the longest time. But you know what? I'm down here in North Carolina, and we have Direct TV, and we don't have NBC anymore.
Really?
They're into some kind of argument with the with
They don't show that to the country people.
no, we cannot get NBC down here in the country. Hey, where's your Christmas hat? I mean, I tried to get into the spirit of this thing.
You know what? I don't have a Christmas hat. My Christmas hat is
no.
my Christmas hat. My Christmas
You know
hat.
what?
My Christmas hat isn't well.
I used to.
I wanted to get my Christmas hat. Let me explain to you.
She does the best Elf on the Shelf ever, but Die Hard's not a Christmas movie.
Let me explain to you what happened to my Christmas hat. My Christmas hat is I have it, but I don't have it handy, as you know, Boom Boom Washington used to say. Remember, Welcome Back, Carter? I don't have it handy. Anyway, I'm dating myself. But anyway.
Well, that's okay. I think for our audience, they would get a Welcome Back, Carter reference because they probably are as old as we are.
But anyway, no, my Christmas hat is in storage in the basement of my my pseudo family, my extra extended family, Matt and Sophie. So that's what my Christmas hat is.
So mine go into the hat. It needs. This is my nice one though. Look at this one. This has got like the serious. Look into my eyes. Can you, okay.
And I was in a store today. I could have got a Christmas hat because I had to go to the store to get my dinner, but I didn't. I'll try to get out.
All right. You're trying something else. All right. Let's talk Christmas movies. Now you put a movie on the list that actually I linked it in the description because it's available like for free on Vimeo. And that was A Diva Christmas.
Is this for free?
Right. There's a link in the description for A Diva Christmas on Vimeo. It's available to watch. It's like the whole movie on there. And that was a Vanessa Williams movie. And I remember seeing this a while ago. Now, is this a Netflix or a TV movie?
This is a TV movie, I believe.
What in the world are you eating?
Cheese and pepperoni.
But can't you eat it after the show? That's all
you know what? When we do the show, we're in front of people, and I'm nervous. So when I'm nervous, I have to do something like a tick, and my tick is eating when I'm nervous.
Oh, you know what? You might want to work on a tick of maybe articulating, speaking clearly.
Well, the tick is I eat when I'm nervous.
Not being obsessed with Die Hard as a Christmas movie?
No, the tick is I eat when I'm nervous. I either eat or drink. So either I eat or get drunk. So you got me eating.
All right. What is next on the list? God bless.
What are your favorites? A Miracle on 34th Street.
Ed is our
Ed
resident fact checker,
on
by the
top of
way. So
Ed,
Ed
you know
comes
what?
with
We
the
had Ed.
facts. That's why
I
he
want to say this to
has
Ed.
already earned his Pop Culture Kid T-shirt.
I want
A
to say this to
company
Ed.
called PTA acquired the rights to It's a So-Called Life and other independently made movies not made by major studios that have their own legal departments and routines. And up, our dad is in the house. Hey, Dad, just finished up. That Zoom was going on forever. They had like 55 people. It was like my mom's side of the family, and it was, yeah, it was kind of neat. But when they went around to do the introductions,
I want to say something. I want to say something to Ed. We had a family Zoom, the four of us, my mom, my father, and my sister, had a family Zoom, the four of us, yesterday on Christmas that evening. And they, because they're all there together in North Carolina, and I'm here in Jersey. And I guess I was throwing my dad under the bus, and at the time he was saying that, I need to trade him in for Ed. Like, we need to trade him in for Ed right as soon as possible because he's not doing anything useful but throwing me under the bus. It's something to that effect, Ed. So, you'll probably be in the will and I won't.
I think I'm trying to fix my sound problem, and I think I might have made it worse.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm not eating more cheese because I'm lactose intolerant and we don't need that. So go ahead.
Well, thank you. I don't have any sound. So, Kenny, you're going to have to take.
Oh, I'm going to keep going? Okay, but I still have pepperoni. So we're in business, people. Okay, so the next Christmas movie we're going to talk about is Home Alone. Now, I haven't seen the other Home Alones. I saw Home Alone 1. I didn't see 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 18 Home Alones because kind of like the same thing, man. So, but Home Alone makes our list. You dirty, rotten. What is that? You filthy. You filthy, dirty rat. There it is. You filthy, dirty rat. So Home Alone is a Christmas movie.
I don't have any sound.
You know what I mean? I can hear you. Let us know if you guys can hear Kathy because I can hear Kathy. So let me know if you guys can hear Kathy because I can hear her. Thanks, Mr. Walker. Ed says thanks, Mr. Walker. You know what? You and Mr. Walker go fishing, okay? Damn it. Anyway, hold on a second. There you go. So the next one we're going to talk about, as Christmas movies go, and if you have a Christmas movie that I missed, please feel free. I'm not good at Christmas movies as well as I should be, but please feel free to give us Christmas movies. There's one that I did miss, that I was thinking about later, is How the Grinch Stole Christmas. And that's a good one. You're a mean one. She's not here to cut me off because you can't hear her. You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch. You're a foul, yada, 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 yada. I don't know all the words to the song, but, you're a mean one, Mr. Grinch. Lisa, I saw you just text me. I'm getting to that in a minute. I can't read my text and do everything at once. So
I don't know. I'm having such technical difficulties.
I can hear you, Kathy.
Because I know tonight I'm supposed to be on
I can hear you, though.
What? You can't hear me?
I can.
Okay. But I was having problems, all kinds of problems.
Well, I don't know what kind of problems you having.
Oh, there's a classic Christmas movie. I don't know. I was gone because I had no sound and I couldn't hear anything. But I know this one definitely was on our list. I'll go with this as a Christmas movie.
Hey, Joanne. Yes, I did talk about Home Alone being a Christmas movie. And I did talk about Home Alone while you were gone. And I thought you were listening. That's why I didn't know why you didn't put it up. But Home Alone.
I couldn't hear anything. I was in this black hole. I couldn't hear a thing.
Okay, well,
it was awful.
I mentioned Home Alone. I didn't see all the other. I saw the first one. I didn't see the other ones.
Ooh, Ed coming up with some facts. Or Rico rather.
Yeah,
Because
Rico.
we're used to getting our facts from Ed Brown, but Ed Brown got to step
Rico,
up his game.
Yeah, Rico is coming in there, man. I was saying because when you came in, Kenny, stop eating. Thanks, Mom. I will.
Hey, hey guys, you're hanging out
54
with
years
Kathy and
old.
Kitty Explain Pop
Another-
Culture. We do this every Saturday night. We kind of hang out. We talk about movies, music, different things. Tonight is Christmas movies. And we're also, again, in the spirit of the holidays, going to do a giveaway. So we're going to go to the Wheel of Fun. And if you make a comment either on Facebook or on YouTube, and if you happen to be watching us on YouTube, please consider subscribing, giving us a thumbs up. We'd appreciate that. If you're on Facebook, giving us a like, or if Kenny's eating is bothering you, I think you should just hit the angry thing. So maybe if he gets enough of those, he'll stop eating.
But I can always sing to you.
We're going to give away a Pop Culture Kid t-shirt for you guys because you know your pop culture. So we're going to put you on. And I know both our parents did comments. I guess I got to put them on the wheel, or should we not put them on? Because I already gave them a t-shirt. We're not going to put them on the wheel.
Yeah.
See, and even Michael Mann agrees. Gotta listen to your mom. Listen to your mom. Stop eating. Stop eating. It's 60 minutes out of your whole week. 60 minutes. That's all I ask. All right, what movie are you on now? Because I know I missed some when I couldn't hear and all my technical difficulties. I had pictures for just about all of them.
Okay, I interrupted my list with the Grinch Who Stole Christmas because I put that on there.
Yeah,
that's why Rico commented on who sang the Grinch song because I was singing "You're a Mean One, Mr. Grinch."
Okay. You know what's going to happen. National Movie Day. Oh, today is National Movie Day? Oh, awesome. I did not know.
I've been watching movies all day. I watched Christmas Rush. I watched the first Christmas Chronicles. I'm watching the second Christmas Chronicles when we're done. And then I'm going to find another movie to watch, which isn't going to be Wonder Woman, damn it.
I was enjoying Wonder Woman. I didn't see. I fell asleep. I didn't see the end, so I'm going to go back and watch the end. But I thought Wonder Woman 84 was pretty good.
Oh yeah, well that shows you probably shouldn't be a pop culture kid with movies because that was the worst movie. That was the worst superhero movie I've seen since Shaq decided to do Steel.
Okay, let's not go down the superhero movie tangent. Let's get back to the Christmas movie list. And what do you got next?
Scrooged.
Scrooged. And again, anything Bill Murray.
Yes.
You know what? You had me at hello because I just do enjoy Bill Murray on camera.
It's Bill Murray. It's the guy from Meatballs. It's the guy from Stripes.
Oh, Zombieland. He had like an epic cameo in Zombieland.
Yes.
So
he was great in Zombieland too. Yes. So
Bill Murray. There was another movie I was watching the other day on HBO. It was a more recent Bill Murray. It was like a comedy horror type movie. I can't think of the name of it. Ed will have it in just a second. But it's not coming to me.
That is so great.
Oh wait, it's not a movie, but the Hollywood Star Wars holidays special.
Oh yeah,
1978.
The Star Wars holiday special in 1978 was so nostalgically bad that it was good.
It was so bad, it was good. And you know what? Ed probably has the tapes because Ed had that massive library back there. He probably has it on video or DVD.
And it is a massive library. Okay, anyway.
Okay, see, it wasn't the worst. It just was not that great. And Scooby Life is right there with me. Love Bill Murray. Stripes is classic Bill Murray. That is one of the best. I don't know whether it would be enough for me to join the army, though. Although Private Benjamin might have gotten me there. Although if I was going to join the army, I would probably want to be more, or is that's the Marines, though, Demi Moore, because she was just bad
G.I.
egg
Jane.
and okay,
G.I.
I'm sorry.
Jane,
I'm off on another
yeah.
tangent.
Well, no,
Um,
has nothing to do with
the dead don't die. Thank you, Ed Brown. Ed Brown. Woo! Ed Brown always comes through. Always comes through.
I could have came up with that. Right?
Ed Brown. Oh, hey, George is in the house. I got to put him on the list. I got to put him on the list. So.
Don't put George on the list.
Don't put George on the list. I gotta put George on the list.
Okay, George,
he's my favorite nephew.
You get a chance. It's your only nephew, damn it.
Okay, see, there you go. All right, back to the Christmas movies. Hey, did we do the ultimate Christmas movie yet?
What's this competition? What be your favorite nephew? What like come on. Come on.
Well, no, because I guess now he does have competition because Milo, but he's technically my great nephew or grandnephew. Yeah. How does that work? I don't know.
He's a great nephew.
But he is all sorts of adorable with those cheeks. Oh my God, I can't wait till I get to see this baby. Anyway, I digress.
The next one is the regular Scrooge. The regular
right. But now there's a couple different Scrooges. Is that the Alistair?
That is the one I want to put on there. That one, Alistair, what's his last name?
Let's go to Ed. I guess it's favorite nephew. There you go.
Oh boy, don't hype me. Don't hype this kid up, please.
Oh, I love it. So what Scrooge version were you advocating for as the best Scrooge version? Because a lot of people again, well, the Diva Christmas, those are kind of like remakes, and a lot of people like. Oh wait, there's another version that's just escaping me. Where are you? Hello.
I'm right here. I'm trying to find before Ed tells me what it is. I'm trying to find the movie I want to find.
The movie that you want, the Scrooge that you need it to be.
Alistair Sim.
Alistair Sim, that's it. That's the old school Scrooge. What year was that?
That was in 1951.
1951. All right, that is Alistair Sim. I think we're going to have like the battle of the Eds as far as the fact checking. But Alistair Sim was the 1951 version. That was like the classic.
Thank you, Rico. Thank you, Rico.
So Rico's on that one. All right, what's next on the list? Because you have it pulled up, so you get.
I just took it to us the way
we. I had a movie on the list that we didn't get to, and some people say it's not a Christmas movie. I think it is. It's The Shop Around the Corner. I'm putting that into the fray as a Christmas movie, and yes,
really.
If we can have Die Hard, we can have The Shop Around the Corner. Sorry, yay, 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 yay. All right, George is adding Gremlins to the list. Now, is that really a Christmas movie?
That's the one that we had. That's one of the ones we had on the other week.
Yeah, we talked. That's like one of those pseudo kind of Christmas movies. Although I kind of think Home Alone would fall into that category too. But hey, it's just me.
Home Alone is a Christmas movie because they all went away for Christmas, and they left him behind because he was so bad. He got left behind. Your family don't leave you. Your family doesn't love you when they leave you behind. And they forget that you're the one that's not there.
Okay. All right. That's why we all live in North Carolina. And Kenny is still... Okay. Anyway. All right.
No.
Okay.
That's not right.
What else is on your list? Oh, okay. The Gremlin was a Christmas gift. I guess we're calling it a Christmas movie, but...
Yes, the Gremlin was a Christmas gift.
It's a stretch.
What's Christmas gift?
Oh goodness.
So
Pete, you're coming in a little late. I think we already talked about Elf. Elf was definitely Elf. As far as Christmas movies, is my favorite. And for years, I had not seen Elf, and I couldn't think of what all the big fuss about Elf was. And then I watched it, and it's just like Will Ferrell at his best. So yes. Elf is definitely on the list.
I looked through Netflix today, and I was watching this movies. I found out that at the High School Musical, Vanessa Hudgens made a thing of making Christmas movies on Netflix.
Okay.
She has two movies, one called A Night for Christmas, two princess movies that are Christmas time movies. And there's another Christmas movie that I totally forgot to put on here that Vanessa Hudgens is not in.
Well,
But
I
I
mean, there's
totally
a whole slew of movies on Hallmark that we could go through that,
we're not talking,
Candace Cameron Bure and
we're
what's her
not talking
name?
about,
Holly Robinson Pete. Oh my
we're not,
goodness. Every
we're not
time
talking
you
about,
look up.
we're not talking about Hallmark movies. Come on now. We're not talking about.
Oh, now see, Rico is saying that we should have Trading Places on there, but see, to me, Trading Places, that's kind of in that Die
No,
Hard
but
category. Yeah,
he was
it just
Santa
happens
Claus.
around Christmas time, but it's not a true
No,
Christmas movie.
a third of the movie he was Santa Claus, dressed up as Santa Claus.
I think you guys are stretching the form. When we talk about movies like It's a Wonderful Life or The Santa Claus or Jack Frost or Almost Christmas, Last Christmas, This Christmas. We didn't talk about Last Christmas. I know we talked a little bit about that last year, but basically
I gave
it's
you
The
my
Sixth
heart,
Sense with
and the very next
Christmas.
day you gave it away this year. Anyway, one of the movies we did miss on our list was Fred Claus with Vince Vaughn.
Oh, you know what? Well, I know, I think, was it Rico or Ed? One of them put up Four Christmases, which is Vince Vaughn, which I love. But Vince Vaughn, he's to me, he's hilarious. But Clay Pigeon is a Vince Vaughn movie that if you haven't seen it, you need to go and watch that and put that on the list. Clay Pigeons. But anyway, go ahead. What were you going to say about Fred Claus?
Fred Claus. I love Fred Claus because it's a great movie.
That's it. That Rico has got it. It's the non-traditional Christmas movies. You know what? If you want to talk non-traditional, then I'll put Die Hard. I will concede and put Die Hard on that list. You can't even answer me because you're chewing. You're eating right now.
I'm considering
we do one show a week, Kenny. One show a week.
I'm considering that proposal that we make it a non-Christmas movie, and Die Hard's a Christmas movie.
Rico saying, "Yo, don't sleep on Fred Claus. It's legit. Gotta love that movie."
Yes,
and hey, there's one more movie we did not talk about because we need to talk about it before we go spin the wheel to see who we're giving this shirt to.
Okay. And also, too, we forgot the old classic Christmas movie of White Christmas with Bing Crosby and Danny Kaye.
Yes. Because we talked Bing Crosby last week when we were talking music and that duet he does, Little Drummer Boy with David Bowie, that is just amazing and classic. And you know what? The Christmas season isn't over till you hear that. So go listen to that.
Yes, very. Okay, so the ultimate Christmas movie. An ultimate Christmas movie. And I'm surprised Ed or Rico haven't put this up or anybody else, but A Christmas Story.
Shut your eye out.
How could you go by Christmas without seeing A Christmas Story? That is classic. That is the Christmas movie.
It is a Christmas classic. That is true.
That is the best Christmas movie to me of all time. A Christmas Story.
I will give you A Christmas Story.
Yes.
You know what? I have to move my mic out the way because my camera spends all its time focusing in on the mic and not me. Lovely.
I love in A Christmas Story because I'm sure at some point somebody watched A Christmas Story yesterday. I love the part we finally.
We didn't talk about Deck the Halls or Christmas with the Cranks. We did talk Four Christmases though, Bruce, because he's kind of been in and out with us tonight. But go ahead. I'm sorry, Kenny, I interrupted you.
Okay, but I love the part where he finally cuts loose and beats up the bully. I love that part. That's one of my favorite parts. And I love the part where he figures out that the Annie Oakley thing is the little orphan Annie thing that he got is an ad for Ovaltine.
Well, Ovaltine.
And I love the part. I love the part when he curses. He says the F word, and they ask him where he got it from, and he didn't know what to say, so he spouted out the first thing that came to his mind, which was Schwartz. And his mother calls up Schwartz's mom and goes, "He said such and such." He goes, "You know where he got it?" He goes, "It was his father." "No, he got it from your son." And all of a sudden, you hear Schwartz in the background getting beat. And you know what he did? "What I do, Mom? What I do?" Ah! That is hilarious.
You know, we forgot Bad Santa.
Oh, that's right. Bad Santa.
But see, I would put that with the non-traditionals, or actually, Bad Mom's Christmas too. They did a Christmas movie, and some people even say one of the Pitch Perfects. I think Pitch Perfect 2 was a Christmas movie because she does a ballad with Snoop Dogg, a Christmas song during it. We did do Jingle All the Way. That was earlier in the show. Yeah, Christmas Story. They just play it like 24/7. So, well, Rico, you weren't here earlier, I guess, because at the top of the show, I started out talking about the different versions of a family Christmas. You know, whether it's the Black family, it's the Latino family, or the white family that's been done over and over again, or the English family. But we did talk about Nothing Like the Holidays. I had to get that one in as well. Also, Die Hard is bad comments. Don't put those up.
That's not that good.
Die Hard is traditionally, you know what? And on Facebook, I saw friends of mine where they actually had, to watch Die Hard. Or I got a text from one of my coworkers saying that her family was forcing her to watch Die Hard. It's sad. I know we didn't do TV specials. We kind of kept it to the movie. You're right. It's not Christmas until you see that Charlie Brown Christmas tree.
And the claymation ones with the Santa Claus and
Heat Miser.
I'm Mr. Sun. I'm Mr. Christmas. I'm Mr. 101.
All right. Well, you know what? We're at the end of our show, so you know what that means.
What does that mean?
That means we are going to do a crazy little giveaway. Is there anybody who contributed to the comments that I did not get down on the list? You want to scroll through real quickly, Kenny, and let me know if there's somebody I missed.
That's one on here.
And here's what you're going to have to do, folks. If
Scooby Life. Crystal should win because she wanted me to keep singing. We should make a land on Crystal. I'm all for landing on Crystal.
That is something that I cannot control. Oh wow! You know what? This is one Rico mentioned that we forgot. And see, this is non-traditional, but Harold and Kumar Christmas. The Rankin and Bass, all those great claymation ones. All right. So, are we ready?
The one thing about Harold and Kumar Christmas that I loved was that in the Harold and Kumar before that, Guantanamo Bay, excuse me, the actor died. What's his name? JDH or whatever. He died in that one.
JBH.
What's the guy's name from How I Met Your Mother who played Doogie Howser?
Oh, Neil Patrick Harris?
Neil Patrick Harris. MPH. MPH died in the previous one. And they wondered how he came back from being dead. And he was saying how he went up to heaven and he was taking all the women from Jesus. So Jesus had him sent back.
You know what? You're talking, and everybody else is like, you know what? Shut up so we can spin the wheel. Put some food in your mouth so we can get off you. Oh, there's Milo. Oh, that's so okay. I'm sorry. I'm getting distracted. All right, let's spin the wheel and see who we are giving a Pop Culture Kid t-shirt to. Here we go. Good luck, everybody. Oh, wait. How do I do it? Click the spin. All right, here we go.
I'm rooting for Crystal. Come on, Crystal. still got it.
Ed Brown. Actually, you know what? I'm going to remove Ed only because his shirt is in the mail. He's getting his shirt before the end of the week. So let's give it another spin, okay?
It's Crystal right there, though.
Let's give it another spin.
It says Crystal.
See who wins.
Okay, I read it wrong. I'm sorry, Crystal.
Rico, it was definitely is our t-shirt winner. So, and Kenny, he's down there in South Jersey with you, so you can get all his stats and his address and shirt size, and we'll get him one of those.
So we can give Rico a free
Pop
shirt.
Culture t-shirts.
I'm sorry, Crystal, because I thought it landed on your name other than Ed Brown's. I think we should just give Crystal a shirt out of default.
So, hey, that is our Christmas gift to you, but you guys have been a gift to us. Thank you so much for hanging out with us, bearing with all the technical difficulties. I don't know what happened with my sound and everything else that went kind of funky, but I thank you for hanging in. Also bearing with Kenny singing and eating. And
I was very nervous tonight.
Why were you nervous?
Because I was dealing with new lighting and my webcam and everything else, and I was very nervous tonight. So I'm sorry that I was very nervous and I ate extremely too much. And I'm okay with getting fat because I'm still good looking, but that's beside the point. The point is, you deserve a better show out of me. You deserve a better show out of me. I want to give a shout out to Matt and Sophie for providing me with my proper lighting. Thank you very much. I love
everything in the mail. I did. I mailed a bunch of stuff. It's probably mixed up with the Christmas mail. I know I'm bad, but I was getting stuff out.
I'm going to get Matt and Sophie. I'm going to get you guys a Pop Culture shirt. Definitely.
So thank you, Matt and Sophie, for although you might have to come over and help them figure out how to work the light because he was struggling. He was on the struggle bus today, big time. Hey, I gotta go. I'm supposed to be doing another show. It's ladies' night, and we're reviewing videos.
Just for you being popular. Wow.
It's Saturday night, and
it's Saturday night. Okay, so next week.
Hey, talk a little bit about next week before we get out of here.
Next week, we're going to be doing a show, a memorial show for all the celebrities that we've lost in 2020. So, Joanne, thanks for coming in. Pete, thanks for coming in. Everybody, thanks for coming in. Stay tuned with us next week as we go over all the celebrities that we've lost in 2020, all the people who have made us laugh.
Because by the time we get back here, though, it will be 2021. So we'll at least be on the other side of this year. Still not maybe on the other side of this pandemic and being quarantined and all other stuff we're dealing with. But hopefully Saturday night you come out, hang with us, and we'll lighten the load at least for 60 minutes or so.
You know what? If you have any ideas for any pop culture shows for 2021, please drop Kathy a link, drop me a link, drop our Facebook page a link. Let us know what your ideas are. And if you want to co-host with us on your idea for a show, please let us know and we'll be glad to have you.
All right. So we will see you all next year. Have a safe and blessed new year. Be careful out there. Be careful to one another. Keep your distance. Wash your hands. Wear your mask. All that good stuff. Yes. And Kenny, I love you.
I love you, Kathy. Be very kind to each other.
And we love you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with us.
God bless your soul and keep living, man. Peace.
Thank you for geeking out with Kathy and Kenny on Kathy and Kenny Explain Pop Culture.